offense that's a lot similar to driving under the influence here in South Carolina, but there are certain things that are different about it that you need to be aware of. First of all, boating under the influence, there are different tests, field sobriety tests, that are given to somebody who's suspected to be under the influence while they're operating a boat or a jet ski or any other watercraft. Unlike driving under the influence cases where you're in a car, the officer gets you out of the car, you're usually on level ground. The officer's testing in those cases your balance and your coordination. Boating under the influence cases are a lot different because you're usually out on the water when the officers are doing their field sobriety tests. And because the water and you're in a boat and it's unstable, they can't use the same tests they would use in driving under the influence cases. So as far as the tests they give in boating under the influence cases, a lot of these tests are not as reliable as the other tests given out on the roadside. You need to be aware of this. A lot of the tests are not, have not been put through as much scrutiny and testing, and they're not as reliable as some of the tests for driving under the influence. That is where having a lawyer help you with one of these cases could be very valuable. Boating under the influence cases, it's a misdemeanor, first offense. It carries 48 hours in jail, up to 30 days. The other thing that a boating under the influence conviction will result in is a 6-month suspension of your right to operate any watercraft. So in a second offense, that's a 1-year suspension. And a third or subsequent offense is up to a 2-year suspension. Obviously, a boating under the influence case that results in death or serious bodily injury to another person is a serious crime. It's classified as violent, and it carries a much higher penalty. So any of these cases, always be safe when you're out on the water. But if you do find yourself under arrest for boating under the influence, please pay attention to the differences in the laws and always contact an attorney to help you through it.